1947's Dark Passage, a Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall movie, was considered for the longest time to be the least of the movies the two of them made together. I consider it one of the best after The Big Sleep and Key Largo because it was adapted from a novel by David Goodis, and it retains some of the wackiness of Goodis's crime novels. Goodis and Cornell Woolrich are the two writers who, to understand their work, to get their work, you had to know a little about the two of them, about their backgrounds, because otherwise their books and their scripts just seem like messes. Hack work even. Goodis had early success and then he didn't really seem to do much with it. He preferred to go back home and write his dark little books, which I happen to be a fan of. This being Hollywood in the 40s, the Delver Daves directed movie planes down a lot of the strangeness of the book, but it gets some of it right. For most of the first part of the movie, we see everything from the main character's point of view. Now, this was done in The Lady in the Lake entirely through the whole movie, and I just found it grating. It doesn't take up the whole movie. We cut to different points of view, even in that first half. Vincent Parry was convicted of murdering his wife, but of course he didn't do it. He gets out of prison, and he's picked up by Irene Jansen because he was framed in a way similar to how her father was framed, and she wants to help him out. Now, right away, I'm talking the first 10 minutes of the movie, if you can't go along with the incredible coincidences that put these two people together, just shut the damn thing off because it's only going to get weirder. Parry goes back to Irene's apartment, and the only way he thinks he's going to be able to escape the police is by having plastic surgery done in his face. This leads to another incredible coincidence. He ends up in a cab with a driver who just happens to know a plastic surgeon who works cheap. Okay, now this is a bridge too far for some people, but for me, this is the scene that captures that peculiar craziness of David Goodis. You're on the run, coincidences happen, and before you know it, you're in this world so separate from the real world. A plastic surgeon willing to work on an escaped convict. Parry goes to the doctor's office at like 2 a.m, and the guy just goes to work on him. He just starts cutting up his face. And like the cab scene, this scene is just, it's nightmarish, and it captures Goodis's peculiar wackiness. I haven't even gotten into Bruce Bennett's character or Agnes Moorehead's character or the guy who first picks him up and then ends up meeting him in the city. So if you want to get the tone of David Goodis, this is as good a place to start as any. Bacall is very good. Bogart is very good. Give Dark Passage a shot because it may be considered the weakest of the Bogart and Bacall movies, but that's because fan base would find something this strange off-putting. But we're in a different time now where people can accept the absurd a lot more easily. Give it a shot. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you soon.